Hey guys, welcome back for another Tying Tuesday. My name is Kyle, and today we're going to be tying up Brig from Flyfish Foods Rock Crawler Stone. It's a really cool stone fly pattern. Pretty easy, not terribly hard. Really good one for under an indicator, fast water. Tie this thing from a size 6 all the way down to probably a 10. We're going to be tying up a size 8 today. Doing a little bit of different color here. I know he ties it in a black, a brown, and I think he does it also in the olive brown, but I will be doing the olive brown one today for you. Let's get started. So the hook I'm using for this guy today is a 1710 and a size 8, and the bead is a tungsten black bead and a size, 5/30 seconds. Put that in the vise there. And then the thread I'll be using for this, guys, is UTC 70 and brown olive. I'm going to get my thread started right behind the eye there in front of the bead, because we were going to push this bead past the legs or the antenna we're going to put in here. Trim out my thread. I'm going to take a piece of the barred Sexi-Floss in brown medium. And I found it that one piece of this will tie a whole fly, maybe two, but I'm finding tying this thing usually about one piece will do it. So I cut a good 2 to 3 inch piece there off. I'm gonna fold these in half, line up the ends. There's a million ways to tie in legs. I find it for it to splay out well. I like to make a loop, you can see there. And I'm gonna go right on the eye of this hook, so right on the down part of this hook here. I'm gonna catch my thread right there, and then some good clean wraps on it. And then I can kind of maneuver these legs to where I want them after I tie it in. So I'm gonna spill them out there. Just like that. Wrap back down on this a little more here. And then I usually cut out this loop. And at this point, you can put some super glue down on these wraps just to ensure more durability. I don't have my super glue with me today, so trim those up just a hair. Probably do a little bit more trimming on that. Then I'm just gonna get some good thread wraps on the end of that there, and take my whip finish tool, couple turn whip, cut my thread out, and then we are gonna jam this bead just straight forward, just like that. Just like so. And then as of right now, I can kind of trim up these front antenna here, just like that. Just like so. All right. Next up, we're gonna take some .020 lead free wire, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, probably 10 wraps, 3. One more here. Snip off our wire there. And pluck the other side off there, and then I'm gonna just smash down this wire. Just like that. Push it up into the bead there. Then I'm gonna reapply my 70 here, and I'm gonna go right behind that lead wire, get a good thread dam built up here. And then come right up on top of that lead-free wire there. And give it a good coat there of thread. I don't want this lead to be moving at all. This would be another good time for super glue for this guy, but Like I said, I do not have mine today, so I'm just gonna give this a good coat. Just like that. I'm gonna work it down here to right where the bend is on this hook. We'll stop right there. We're gonna take another section of this Sexi-Floss. Got another chunk off. Same thing, kind of make that, kind of loop it over. And then that loop's gonna be my tie-in point. Catch it right on top. Kind of work these legs, work it down a little bit here. Just like that. Coat this in thread. It's alright if it looks a little messy right now. We will be covering all this up, so clean it up just a little bit here though. Get a good transition up to that lead. There we go. All right, next we are going to tie in a piece of Scud skin, and this is in the small 4mm, and this is the brown olive. And I like to cut a little like notch, so there's a little point there for a good tie-in point. And I'm gonna catch this right behind where that lead is. Catch it right there. And as I wrap, I'm gonna pull this back so I don't want a ton of bulk here. And we're gonna stop this right about where that tail is. Come up forward again. Some other. Alrighty. So next we're gonna take, it's kind of what makes this fly kind of unique and cool, I think, is the Chewy worm chenille from Fulling Mill. This stuff comes in 3 sizes. We are using the small. There's a medium and there's also a large. This color is olive brown. For if you want to tie these bigger in like a size 6 or a 4 even, for those big like salmon fly kind of patterns, 6mm, or yeah, the medium would probably be the better bet to go here, since we're tying it kind of small for our rivers here. Gonna go with the small size on this guy. So I just tied that in. I'm gonna wrap this forward. I'm gonna catch it right about there and tie that off. I'm gonna cut this out. We're gonna, oops, got a little too short. That's okay, I can fix that. There we go. Trim this little bit out here. There we go. Get some good thread wraps there. Sweet. I'm gonna take my scissors here and we're gonna kind of just cut the top of this and makes it to where this Scud skin kind of goes over this a little easier. I don't want any of these like super long fibers sticking out as we wrap. Just kind of take your time here. Then I'm gonna take this Scud skin wrap stuff and we're gonna go right over the top of this. Now this is another good spot for some glue, just to ensure that it doesn't slide off, but once I get it started here, it's a pretty simple process. But I'm just wrapping this forward, and you can see as I'm wrapping here, the lifelike of this bug. Pretty sweet. Looks real good, real natural looking. I'm gonna secure that off with a couple wraps forward and back. And trim out my skin, Scud skin, like that. I'm gonna actually come in here and trim out my other set of legs there. So. All right, we're gonna come back to do the thorax area on this guy. So we're gonna come back to that squish chenille again, or the gum chenille. I'm gonna get that attached again right behind where we stopped. Good thread wraps there. Then we're gonna tie in our legs. So like I said, this one piece of barred Sexi-Floss usually will tie, or one piece of it will usually tie one fly for you. So I just got that started near me, just caught it in the middle, like so. Retie that in. Like that. One set of legs, and we'll do the next side over. Be able to see it a little better now on this side. Catch it right in the middle there. With some thread wraps, just like that. Like so. I'm going to bring my thread forward to right behind the bead there. And next we're going to start building out the thorax area. So just taking this stuff, and as I wrap, I'm going to interweave through the legs there. Just take your time. Go in front there. One wrap. We're going to capture that off. Trim out our excess. And give this guy a quick whip finish. Like that. Come in, snip out our excess thread. Then at this time, we can kind of come back in and do some more trimming, kind of straighten out our legs a little more. They don't always lay perfect, but you try to get it as best as possible. I'm gonna come in here and kind of trim up my legs. Just like so. And then the last little step I do, this is optional, but I like to take a black Sharpie and kind of come up on top up here and just darken this section up here a little bit, just a couple. Don't want to take away from the complete olive, but I just think it looks a little better. And there you have it, the rock crawler stone. If you like this one today, you can give us a like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. It helps us out tremendously so we can keep making videos like this one for you. You can find all these materials at avidmax.com or come see us in the shop. Thanks for watching.